football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Chapel Hill and beautiful Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So Marshall's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
The offense going with the hurry-up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 39-yard attempt. He got it. The field goal's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Tar Heels offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
On first down, it's play action. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Looking to chuck it again. Pass complete on the crosser. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second and goal for the offense. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Here comes the point after attempt.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick throw. The catch is made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Takes the handoff again. First down and more. He's still running. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the running back takes the handoff, and he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes a quick catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Handoff to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Third down upcoming after that completion. No press here. The defense backing away. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the second effort there will earn him. Down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes... offense back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Hurd. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Marshall will kick it off to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
The running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Defense not pressing this time. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch, and they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And we're all tied up now.
Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Dump off caught by the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Gets rid of it on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Breaks free. Going to try to use his legs here.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The catch is made, a soft spot in the zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. The defense backed up against their own end zone. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they're able to get him down.
Chris, listen, it's easy to sit up here and try to have all the answers, and I try not to be that guy, but it's 3rd down and goal. You just get stopped. You've had 3 chances to put it in the end zone to make this a 2-touchdown lead.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, North Carolina. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the point after is...
Personal foul in the middle. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's dull. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Hold on. Offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Tight end goes in motion. Pounding away with the run game. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble now. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. It comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags a quick throw. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First down. We're going to throw the football. The ball is caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead?
He'll bring it out from his end zone. So, Marshall's offense takes the field again. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The shotgun running play call. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. A handoff from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They strike first in OT. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Headed for the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. Quick pass, the catch is made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Pass caught. Can he get in? In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a third overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a third overtime.
And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails, and they're still trailing. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris.